Origins and early life. Charles de Gaulle was born on November 22, 1890, in Lille, France, into a patriotic and devoutly Catholic family with a strong military tradition. His father was a teacher who instilled in him a sense of national pride and duty. De Gaulle attended the prestigious military academy, St. Cyr, and graduated in 1912. During World War I, de Gaulle served with distinction and was wounded several times. He was captured and spent much of the war as a prisoner of war. His experiences in captivity shaped his views on leadership and resilience. In the interwar period, de Gaulle became a vocal advocate for armored warfare, writing several influential books on military strategy. Despite his innovative ideas, he remained relatively obscure in the French military hierarchy. When World War II broke out, de Gaulle commanded a tank brigade and distinguished himself during the Battle of France in 1940. Following France's rapid defeat and the establishment of the Vichy government, de Gaulle fled to London. On June 18, 1940, he made his famous broadcast on the BBC, calling on the French people to resist the German occupation. This marked the beginning of his leadership of the Free French Forces. Role in France and World War II. From London, de Gaulle organized and led the Free French Forces, which continued to fight against the Axis powers. He built alliances with the Allies and worked tirelessly to ensure that Free France was recognized as the legitimate government of France. De Gaulle played a significant role in the planning and execution of the Allied invasion of Normandy in 1944. Following the liberation of Paris in August 1944, he entered the city in triumph and was hailed as a national hero. He was instrumental in establishing a provisional government and restoring the authority of the French Republic. Rebuilding France after the war. After the war, de Gaulle led the Provisional Government of the French Republic from 1944 to 1946. He focused on rebuilding the nation's infrastructure, revitalizing the economy, and re-establishing political stability. He introduced key social reforms, including social security and nationalization of major industries. Disillusioned with the political instability and factionalism of the Fourth Republic, de Gaulle resigned in 1946. He spent the next decade in political semi-retirement, criticizing the government and advocating for a stronger executive branch. Returned to power and the Fifth Republic. In 1958, amidst a political crisis and the Algerian War of Independence, de Gaulle returned to power. He was granted emergency powers and tasked with drafting a new constitution. The result was the establishment of the Fifth Republic, with a strong presidential system. De Gaulle was elected as the first president of the Fifth Republic, serving from 1959 to 1969. Modernization and foreign policy. As president, de Gaulle pursued a policy of modernization and economic development. He invested in infrastructure, technology, and education, helping to transform France into a modern industrial economy. In foreign policy, he sought to maintain French independence, withdrawing from NATO's integrated military command and developing an independent nuclear deterrent. De Gaulle's legacy is profound. He is remembered as a symbol of French resistance and resilience. His vision and leadership helped to shape modern France, both politically and economically. His ideas on national sovereignty and independence continue to influence French policy and identity. Charles de Gaulle's journey from a young officer in World War I to the leader of Free France during World War II, and ultimately to the architect of modern France, showcases his profound impact on French history. His leadership during times of crisis and his vision for a strong, independent France left an indelible mark on the nation and the world. Only peril can bring the French together. One can't impose unity out of the blue on a country that has 265 different kinds of cheese. Charles de Gaulle.